Okay, so now is the time. No more excuses. All those DIY projects you've wanted to do for so long, or those home projects you've wanted to do but said, I have no time. Well, now is the time. We all have more time at home these days. Joining us today to help is Chip Wade, HGTV host and contractor. Chip, always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me, Angela.
Yeah, I'm so excited because you have the best ideas. Okay, what's that one thing that we should be doing this summer?
Well, one of the things that would be ideal to do this summer, and I'm actually doing this myself on my own home, is paint the outside of the house. The weather's nice. I'm not going to wait till it gets cold. I, however, though, am not going to actually paint it myself. I'm going to hire somebody to do it. But what we can all do is make sure we're using the right product. So don't necessarily just rely on your painter to spec that product for you. I've done the research and found HGTV Home by Sherwin-Williams. This has a new and improved formula called Everlast Exterior Paint and Primer. This is a really awesome technology baked in that actually has water beading technology. It repels the water off your painted surface, and it's going to protect your home against moisture while also making your curb appeal look amazing, right? So we want this to last as long as possible. But this stuff is actually available now. You can pick it up exclusively at Lowe's. But great stuff, whatever you're painting on the outside of the house.
I love it. Thanks for doing the research for us. I wouldn't know something like that, as I imagine a lot of our viewers probably wouldn't. How often should we be repainting the outside of our house?
Well, it's really according to the quality of the paint and the condition, right? A great paint job typically lasts 7 or 8 years, so that would be the expectation. Less expensive paints, less quality paint jobs are going to last less. So that's kind of where you are. So better paint, more expensive sometimes, oftentimes ends up being cheaper because you don't have to paint it as often. So again, cost of ownership, there's a couple of variables in there which definitely come into play.
Yeah, I love it. You know, I just bought one of these sous vide egg beaters. So it's like you can cook your food with this sous vide, you put it in, and then you get the technology on your phone. And it made me think, we are combining technology with all sorts of DIY projects now as well.
That's right. Technology is everywhere, and it's coming in our favor, and it's making even the DIYer look like a pro. This is actually one great example. This is called the Carta from Plot. This is a digital measuring wheel. Now, what that basically is something you can kind of map out exterior environments like your yard and have it come directly onto your smartphone in real time. So it virtually maps it out, the outdoor space. So you can literally see it building on your smartphone screen while you're running it around your yard. Now, this isn't just like for professional surveyors. This is if you want to do like a flower bed or a kid's play area. It gives you accurate measurements and it lays it out for you so you can organize it. So that thing is super cool. Now, another technology that's on the inside of the house, we all know about smart thermostats, but this one is a step above. This is the ecobee smart thermostat with voice control. Now, voice control makes a lot of sense on a thermostat because we don't get caught in those menus, with your finger. That just allows you to control it effortlessly. This also has sensors which monitors not only if you're home or away, but also even if there's a person in a room or not. That is a big refinement which helps the HVAC load rating and capacity really be as efficient as possible. Again, that's the ecobee smart thermostat.
I love that. Is it voice activated as well?
It is voice activated. It works with Alexa, with all the Google voice platforms. Super awesome.
It's amazing the way technology is literally changing the way we live our lives. What's that other DIY project that you're saying, you know what, this summer you have time, get to this project?
Well, this is actually an innovation I wanted to share with you that I found that, redecorating or updating a space doesn't have to be, ripping it apart. Sometimes it's just hanging a new piece of art or a mirror. I've even myself given tons of tips on, best ways to hang something heavy on the wall, how to align it with, this trick and that trick. Well, 3M basically just allows us to throw all that out the window because this is so simple. This is called the 3M Claw. This is a drywall picture hanger, but what it does is it needs no tools, just your 2 fingers push it right in the drywall. You don't need a stud. You can put it anywhere, and it holds up to 45 pounds, which is a lot of weight. That's a really heavy mirror, a really heavy piece of art. It even comes with a nice little spot marker that you can stick on the back of whatever you're trying to hang. It aligns it perfectly. Pop it in the wall, and you are done. This is a great asset to any hardware drawer for just such an occasion.
So wait, Chip, you do not need a hammer with that? That just literally goes into the drywall?
No, you just push it. You literally just push it in with your finger like that. That's it. And it holds 45 pounds. It's literally, there's a lot of engineering that goes in this little piece of metal. I can guarantee you that. And 3M is known for their quality and the innovation of their solutions, and the Claw is no exception. This thing's killer.
It's funny, that's good branding, because when you say 3M, I'm thinking of all those little like sticky things I get, or the little robe hangers. I'm like, oh, that's 3M. I know exactly what he's talking about. Where can we get some of these products?
We've actually got these all set up with links directly on tipsontv.com with links to exactly where you can buy all of these products.
Awesome. Chip Wade, thank you so much for joining us today with all these great DIY projects.
Thanks, Angela. Have a great day.